Here's my dilemma. I want to spend, I don't know if we talked about this already. I want to spend my 40th birthday next year in Japan.
Oh.
Okay. I want to go for like 2 to 3 weeks, but I want to go by myself. Okay. So I don't know how I convince the family that I'm going by myself for 3 weeks to a different country.
You can go, but just give them a different hotel or something. They can go.
I don't see. This is where you're missing the point. Is I want to go by myself. See what I'm saying?
Yeah. I did it for my 36.
Where'd you go?
San Francisco.
How long did you go for?
Like 4 days.
By yourself? Mm-hmm. But 4 days and 3 weeks is very different.
For sure. But I'm saying I spent it by myself. I spent it by myself and I enjoyed it.
Did you have any static from the fam?
No. My
Like...
birthday is like midweek, school season.
Nobody's like, you don't want to spend it with us? See, because I think because it's 40, they're going to want to do something.
Sure.
Right?
Just do it when I come back.
3 weeks from now.
Mm-hmm. Or why are you waiting? Why are you waiting on your actual birthday? You can go like a week before and then everybody can celebrate it. Go like 2 weeks before.
Here's my question also.
Or after.
Why do I have to celebrate my birthday with somebody else? Family. Mm-hmm. Right? Because people want to celebrate with you.
Sure.
But if I don't want to, I feel obligated that I have to. And not even talking about going to Japan for 3 weeks. Let's just say it's a regular day. Mm-hmm. And I go like, I'm just going to go to the movies, do something by myself. If I don't come home to do the cake and birthday or something like that, then it feels like you don't want them around or something like that, which is kind of true.
Yeah.
So it's not I don't want you guys around. I want to be by myself. Mm-hmm. But why is that like bad?
But because I think it's an insecurity thing with other people that who wants to celebrate you. What did you do for Chaz's birthday? He wanted to go to Japan by himself. Oh, you paid for it? No, he wanted to pay it out of his own time. I remember having my birthday, my 40th. Mm-hmm. I didn't want to do anything because I was going through a lot, and I didn't know how to fully celebrate it. Mm-hmm. And at the last minute, Tola was like, "I'm calling everybody," and she.
And we pulled up.
Pulled up, yo.
We pulled up and showed out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Left my glasses. These words got different. I try to look at the comments. Nope.
Somebody said, "Do it." You're not hearing him, Dion. You can't go to a cool ass place that your family hasn't been by yourself for an entire time. Can they go with you for a week?
Here's the thing. This is where I balk because then I go, why do I have to take them?
You don't have to.
Right? Now let's talk about financials. Mm-hmm. It's gonna cost me at least $1,400 to get to Japan. Come on, dog. To get to Japan, okay? And then I got to pay for a hotel, right? And then I'm trying to go to different areas.
Right.
So I'm trying to go to Kyoto.
It's a lot cheaper.
Tokyo. I want to see this island that I played this video game on, Tsushima.
Arigato.
Yep. Okay, that's a word. So I want to go see different places and different things. I want to go see all the little old Edo castles and stuff like that that are around.
By yourself.
I want to go when I want to go.
Great deal.
Right. So now, if I take them, my plane ticket is already $5,000. Mm-hmm. Right? We're already here. Right? Mm-hmm. And then I got to worry about taking them with me, traveling, all this other stuff. We're all going to pack up together. Mm-hmm. But it's easy for me to move by
yourself. Do you think it would change if your financial situation was dramatically
not
different?
Far as what I want to do.
As in like, oh man, Chaz, in a year, he became a multi-millionaire. You're like, okay, now y'all can go.
So I'm taking them all to Hawaii in October, right? For my 39th birthday, which is not really for me, it's for them.
Right.
Okay? But I'm taking me, mom, her mom, and Izzy. So 5 people I paid for out of pocket.
You already paid it?
Already paid it.
Sheesh.
Hotel out of pocket. It's done.
Yeah.
Thousands of dollars.
For sure.
That's to Hawaii. And I caught a good deal on this. Tickets each were $208. right? So I said, you know what? I don't know if they're going to be this cheap again. We're taking everybody. That's just to Hawaii, not to Tokyo, right?
This is what inspired the Tokyo trip.
No, I wanted to go to Tokyo I've been wanting to go for the longest, but I said, yeah, for my 40th, I'm going to go. But I thought about spending my 39th birthday in Hawaii by myself because I saw those tickets. And I said, I can go by myself. Then I was like, am I going to be looked at like a jerk if I go to Hawaii for 4 or 5 days? So then I felt weird not to take everybody. Or I was like, I'm going to take Yo. My mom's like, I'll watch her. And she doesn't get to go anywhere, right? She's always watching the kid while we go somewhere nice. I was like, I don't want to do that. I want to be able to take her somewhere because she deserves to go see as much as she puts in for us, right? But then it's like, well, is it weird if I take my mom and not take Yo to Hawaii? So I was like, and who's going to watch the kid? I got to take everybody. All right? So now we're here. But now with Japan, I'm like, I'm not taking everybody across the world for thousands and thousands of dollars. No, we're not doing that. And they don't want to go see all the weird, nerdy anime stuff. They're not going to be able to appreciate it like I do. There's all these little anime store cities that they've made. I want to go to all those little spots. I'm like, I want to go just explore.
I think it's also, I kind of feel like if they're upset, it might be an insecurity thing. It's like, who's he out there with? He wants to go by himself. And it's like, girl, I don't know. Who paid for it? He said he paid for it. Oh, no, man. He might got a little Sailor Moon out there waiting for him. He got a little Chun-Li out there waiting for him. I don't know. That sounds kind of suspicious. So what is he hiding?
Chun-Li is Chinese.
Man, I don't.
I feel like this, though. I feel like a lot of people don't understand doing stuff by yourself because I don't know if a lot of people enjoy their own company.
I love myself.
I can be by myself for days.
Yeah, for sure.
And have a wonderful time. I make me laugh the most. I'm like, yo, you wild. This is dumb.
For sure.
I was like, I enjoy that time by myself. So
I do agree.
Doing 3 weeks in Japan, I don't think I'd be like, I wish I had here.
Yeah. I also think 3 weeks is a long time.
So that's what I was thinking. I was like, it might be a long time, so I might take it down to 2. That's more reasonable, right?
Yeah.
2 weeks.
You ever been in Vegas for too long?
Yeah.
After
like 5 days, you go like
5 is a lot. I would say when you ain't winning money,
4 days of Vegas is enough. You go like, all right.
I went on a Friday night. By Sunday morning, I said, I gotta get out of here. This place is havoc.
Then you go like, okay.
Yeah. And even when you go home, you ever went home and not stay at a hotel? You was like at a relative's house. You like, I don't like not having this much power. Like I hate going to a relative's house, like you at your Uncle Roger's house or something, and then he's like, "Hey, turn up all my lights. Who got a TV on downstairs?" You like, I don't.
Why is it offensive for people if they go like, "No, y'all ain't going to a hotel. Y'all stay with us"? Why is that offensive to people like to stay at a hotel instead of staying with them?
It's not
because people rather be like, "Y'all don't need to stay in a hotel. Y'all can stay with us."
Yeah, because they want that.
I'm gonna take that hotel.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nah, y'all can stay right here. We got them. We got the guest bedroom set up.
Right.
Got your towels on the bed.
The thing is, I don't wear clothes when I leave the shower. That's the issue.
I was like, why is it offensive to be like
grandkids there?
Like if I tell somebody, yo, you can come stay with me, I'm gonna get a hotel. I'm not gonna be like, oh.
Yeah. Because it is a freedom. Like there's a difference when you at a hotel, you leave out the shower, don't put a towel on. You just kind of walk out, lay on the bed, kind of air dry.
Is that what you're doing here?
I don't do
on
that.
this naked couch.
Definitely that. I do snow angels on this couch. But when you at like someone's house, you like there could be a guest. There could be a guest around here. Matter of fact, I don't know when last time you actually cleaned.
Make yourself at home, but sure.
Yeah. And then it's like, what can I eat in here?
You can't
don't eat that
like you want to.
Yeah,
or someone.
You cannot, man. Yeah, it is.
You can't bring hookers over. You bring enough for everybody?
Yeah, bring enough for everybody.
My glasses.
You guys are women. Let's see what he's saying.
I can see the words now.
If you're people not understanding of what you want, then it's always going to be an issue. I don't think it's a bad thing. I think we should definitely spend time by ourselves. You should try to backpack. You trying to backpack through Japan?
Well, I didn't say that.
It's your birthday.
I'm doing a very bougie
more
backpacking.
Solo, peaceful trips.
I'm not backpacking. I'm traveling. I'm taking a bullet train to places. I'm gonna have a suitcase and the hotels places. I'm not doing no. What do you call those? They have them here. There's a bunch of people in one room.
Hostels.
Yeah, I'm not doing those. I will be in the finest of hotels. Probably not that expensive.
Did they give you static before you left, or feel salty when you wanted to be alone?
No. You just once you have a family, you just don't get to do a lot of stuff by yourself
At
anymore.
all.
And then, like for my kid in general, the daughter thing is, the kid thing is one thing. They want your birthday is a big deal to them. They want to celebrate. You know, it becomes an event. And then Father's Day, even though it's lackluster usually, they want to do that thing as an event. You know, my daughter loves to hand you a card and whatever thing she made, but you go like, But if you had people go like, what do you want to do for your birthday? And I'm like, I know what I want to do, but I know you don't want to do what I want to do. So why don't you just let me go do what I want to do, and we're fine.
Yeah.
But it's like they have to do it with you. It's like, oh, we got to spend this time with them. We're going to do this. And I go, you got to do none of that. Just let me do my own devices, and I'll be fine.
Would you feel bad? You haven't got to this age yet. Would you feel bad if your daughter spend more money on her boyfriend versus you for your birthday?
No. Would I feel bad?
As in, like, yo, not feel bad. Was like kind of jealous or salty.
I don't think so.
It's just like, you just met this nigga. Like, I'm your dad.
I'd be more worried about her spending money on some dude she just met for sure. But I want to be like, hey, you made me something.
You are 18. You gave me a macaroni necklace.
You put a necklace for him on your credit card. What's up with this? I don't think I'd do that. I'd just be like, don't spend no money on
Right.
period. Don't be spending now.
I definitely seen the gift and I was like, I know you have a job. But what I got does not equal out to the same sort of love.
You're not gonna get the same thing.
I know. It definitely made me feel away. But I was like, oh, so you really like this nigga, huh?
The fact that the older your kids get, the less important you are to them is crazy.
Yeah, buddy.
And it's coming for me.
Yeah, buddy. How would you feel if your child becomes, I know you're going to say, I'm fine with it, becomes more successful than you, right? Which is obviously everyone's goal as a parent. But then it becomes like you do what I say do because I'm paying you. Your child is saying that to you. As in like, who are you talking to? I bought you a house. I paid your car off. Now, if I ask you to pick me up from the airport, you pick me from the airport. Would you be like, click. She's right. Click.
You true. You lost your mind. Click.
Yeah?
Absolutely. You lost your mind.
Because now you're in the position of like, hey, Izzy, you ain't gonna believe what happened, man. The gutter, it just exploded. A tree fell in the house, so I need some money for repairs for the roof. She's like, yeah, I got it. Okay. Just use my black card. And then you be like, thank you so much. And by the way, I need you to pick me at the airport now. You be like, I need you to ask me nicely. I just gave you $15,000. You better get here now. You be like, okay.
Well, this scenario in particular took a turn.
I know. You gotta put some spice on it.
Things got a little different.
Your child owns you all of a sudden?
No,
I told you I wanted chicken Gardon Bleu. I didn't ask for some roasted garlic chicken.
She throws it on the floor. Clean this up.
Yeah.
No. I'm like, oh, you lost. I said all down today. You lost your mind.
But she's like 30 now, you know? She's growing. It's not like she's a child.
Oh, no, I don't need your. What are you talking about?
No, you do.
Come on,
what if you actually living off of her now? As in like, hey, Dad, what you did for me in my life. It started off like this, really nice and sweet. What you did for my life, you changed.
Where'd all my money go?
You still have money?
Well, then I'm out.
No, you don't have money like this.
I don't have money like what?
As in like your child is now.
Sure.
Yeah, Kevin Hart.
Great.
And you are like, wow. He said, I'm gonna make sure you don't have to ever work again.
Cool.
And you like, man, I'm traveling to Tokyo by myself on my daughter's dime. And now it's kind of like, wow, man, I raised a great child.
So do I have money?
Yes, you have money.
So when you start talking
But
to me
you ain't
crazy,
got
I'm
that
out.
money though.
I don't need that money.
You ain't got that money.
When have I had?
Things happen.
Wait a second. When have I had that money? I've never had that money.
Sure.
We're talking to the same dude had nothing.
Right.
So all of a sudden I'm gonna be like, oh yes, ma'am. I can't go back to nothing.
Yeah, but you biting the hand that feeds you. You know how like you feel obligated to kind of like, man, this person has really took care of me, and now you can't be all of a sudden like, yeah, thank you for that $15,000 that you just gave me, but I'm not picking you from the airport. Not right now. Not in the last minute.
It depends on what I'm doing. I'm like, oh, I got you. I wasn't doing nothing anyways, but it's like, I'm on the roof right now. There's a hole in my ceiling. I can't just hold on a second. There's a hole in my roof.
Well, you got money. We'll just call an Uber. I need to talk to you.
Well, I'm standing in the hole in the roof. That's a little bit of an emergency. That hole ain't going nowhere.
Somebody said my child gets more successful than me. I'm turning into Denzel Washington from Fences.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel blessed to be here live. Hey, what's up, Jeremy P?
Who was Jeremy P?
I went to Vegas alone and had a great time by myself. People period, but black fathers really don't do by themselves besides sit in the driveway in the car before somebody calls us for accident. We're mad. Yeah, that's true. I went to Vietnam by myself for my birthday, left the fam. There it is. How long did you go for, though? That's my question. It's your birthday. Black men need more solo, peaceful trips.
I think the surrounding people just don't trust black men to do things by themselves. Like, he's like, where you at now? I'm in the hotel. Why do you keep calling me? Who are you in there with? Put me on speakerphone.
Put me on FaceTime. Let me see the room. No, man. I just go like, what I want to do. Because otherwise, you got to go do the touristy stuff with people. And I'm like, I don't want to do all that.
Yeah.
I want to go deep into the forest and see some things. I'm going to be the biggest hater. I've seen bigger houses. I'm talking most of an attorney. Oh, okay. I would love for my kid to get more successful than me. I feel like that's always the goal.
Yeah.
I'm glad they were understanding. Chaz needs this type of support. Mind you, I haven't brought this up to my family yet. This is me preparing for it. Because I feel like Izzy would at the most she'd miss me for 2 weeks. I want to go. She don't know what we're talking about. I could tell her Tokyo's down the street. She'd be like, wow.
Yeah.
She don't know.
Until she turns 6. Oh, wait. Tokyo's where?
I asked her, I was like, do you want to go to Hawaii? She was like, yeah. I was like, do you know what it is? She's like, no. Are we going, though? I was like, what would you do in Hawaii? Swim. Sure.
You gotta do like Disney references. Like, this is where
it was Moana, Lilo and Stitch. I told her.
Yeah.
Because we saw the mountain of Montanui from Moana. I think that was her name. What was her name? I remember the Moana mountain.
Yeah, Moana.
No, not Montanui. What was the? I can't remember the Athene.
I got nothing.
Yeah, something like that. The Heart of Tafiti. That's what it was. I've seen that movie a lot. Can you guys please answer a writer question for me as a fan of the art?
Just do it. Let's do it.
Sure. Told my ex I was planning to go to Cuba for my birthday. Her and her friend said, you mean we going to Cuba? Shaking my head. No. We nothing.
Yeah, I enjoy being by myself, but at the same time, I'm like, who is suffering here? Knowing that you're in Los Angeles, you'd be like, me being by myself is becoming selfish because I'm in a tourist attraction that people pay to be here. Then I'm also like, my kids, what are they doing? This is their childhood. They're in their childhood. Like, what can I be doing with them right now? Those are my two guilty things. It's like, man, I could be doing something with them right now. Versus just like, I just like to be in peace right now.
Right.
And then like when you're in Los Angeles, you'd be like, man, there's so many people right here. It's like I'm chasing my dreams. I just landed here, and I got to network with as many people as possible. Me, I'm just like, I'm done with the networking.
For real.
And it's like, I should be doing a lot more.
I don't want to.
You're right. Right. But, you know, I think we get to a place where we can become complacent, as in life has been successful for us for a while, and then we think that it's going to be on auto drive, but you it's like working out. You can't be like, I reached my limit.
Now I can rest.
Yes. You definitely gotta get in the gym. You forgetting like, oh, there's a lot more hungry people out here. And you stay.
It just never stops.
It never stops, man. It's exhausting.
It's exhausting. Someone told me when I first started stand-up that stand-up would be a late-night mistress. And I didn't know what that meant. But I've had whole relationships ruined because of comedy. I've had endless nights, and then it's also like it just does. There's always something to be done. I feel like the internet made it worse.
Yeah, for sure.
Having to do all this crap online just made it worse.
Yep.
You can put in this video and post this video.
Right.
I just want to tell jokes, bro.
Right. Yeah. Are you doing shows in during the week, or are you just on the weekends?
Or have been just on the weekends. I haven't done
An open mic
since.
or something, or a show.
Yeah, I haven't done
And that's another thing, dude. When you're out of the loop for a long time, you'd be like, oh, I have to book myself. People are not just going to reach out and say, can you do my show?
All right.
And like, you definitely got to be like, hey, how do you get on? Who's booking the show?
My energy has been going on mainly our podcast and just building something that I want to do independently. But it has not been huge in stand-up lately. Because, I mean, it will, but one thing builds the other. Yeah. And I was like, I got to really work hard to build my presence and stuff like that. But also, like, knowing what we know about writing, producing, and shooting, I go, like, all this stuff is super doable. And I have the access to the places I need to do it at, you know? Mm-hmm. So I was like, I need to really focus on doing that. So what's up, Annis? Is it?
I ain't heard that name in a long time.
Annis is it.
Annis is
What's up,
it.
Spice? Can you guys... Can you tell me the difference between a TV show writing room and if there is one on films?
There ain't no writing room in the films.
Nope.
It's mostly
you can hire people or have people come by if you wanted to, but it's not like a real room.
Right. For movies, it's usually one person because you can help you out with an outline
or a writing team. You have a writer's assistant, maybe, depending on your level and stuff like that.
But what really happens is there is a person who have an idea, and then they finish the idea and they say, "Hey, what do you think about this idea?" And then some people start punching it up or adding things, and they're like, "Well, you want to be a co-writer to this because you helped out with so much," and that's how you get writing credit for certain shows. Or somebody have an idea. Story by, and then somebody else takes over. These are my created characters. You start seeing stuff like that. The universe, the created by. But it's very rarely a writer room for a movie.
Yeah, and the workload is different because if you're doing a TV, you got to get somewhere between, now it's lower, somewhere between 8 to 20 something episodes done in a few weeks. I mean, a couple months. You know, you get a couple months, and then the dynamic is changing now, but it's also like you're pumping out way more hours of actual footage of story-wise. Like a movie, you probably go in 2 to 3 hours, you know, but for a film, I mean, for a TV series, we're talking about, you know, if it's an hour show, like you see some of these hour shows, like what's one of those police series shows?
CIS.
Yeah, those are hour shows and 20 something episodes, you know. So we're talking about a little less than 200 hours of television. So the workload is different. That's why you have a writer's room, because the workload is just kind of different than all those other places. Especially, it's a lot for one person to come up with 24 different episodes idea, write out the outlines. You're going to pitch to networks and stuff like that, get approval, do rewrites. Like it's a crazy amount of work for one person to do. Right.
And this is why as a showrunner, and they usually kind of flush out the each episodes with the writers, or sometimes they just do it by themselves. They just do it themselves, like, you guys.
Tyler Perry got it.
Right. Tyler Perry got it. So that's why they have a showrunner. This comes to TV show, showrunner, and then they be like, I got for 10 episodes. In the perfect world, 10 episodes, I have 10 writers, and they all have each have an episode.
That's a big room, though. You wouldn't get that.
I mean,
perfect world.
Yeah, in a perfect world, so it's not a load. They might break it up in 2 people. That's when you get 24. The show 24. You get
24.
There ain't gonna be no 24 writers.
No.
They definitely would break it up into like at least everyone gets 4 episodes.
And those will probably have bigger rooms, so you're probably going like I think the most I ever heard was like 12 or something in the writers' room. It's a lot.
Yeah. But they're usually not in the same room. You'll see people broke up. When I did the MTV music or video movie awards, they had 2 different rooms. It was like one for the host, one for the presenters and segues, and then they had the red carpet people. But yeah, it's a bunch of writers, but
Yeah, I heard
that'd
like
be wild.
Blackish had a lot.
Blackish.
I heard, but they were season 8 by the time they ended, something like that.
What's wild is you imagine you're on like season 34 and you never watched the show. Hey man, Chaz, we love you to be a writer, man. You be a part of the show. You're like, yeah, absolutely. Are you familiar with?
What if you got hired for The Simpsons? It was like, all right, great, you got to watch episode 1 to 1,000 or whatever they're on now. Okay.
I'll go to YouTube, just Simpsons for Dummies. give me a brief summary. Because there's no way.
What if they're like, all right, remember episode 7, and you got to answer the questions. Episode 7, there was who was Bart's girlfriend of the day?
These are gonna be slice of life. This is not gonna be no connection at all. Cause like mostly Simpsons and Family Guy shows like that, they just kind of they might have like a running joke.
Yeah.
But there's never like a continuation like series of like you gotta watch the last episode to.
When I wrote for Independent Family Time, I never seen the shows. Yeah. I didn't know where to find them at the time.
Just dive in.
Yeah, I was kind of just hopped in the room. This person does what?
Life.
I don't know who these people were.
Yeah.
Let's see. Is that the question that we answer? Can you tell me the difference? And I'm a huge fan of both of you brothers. Appreciate you. I pray for continued success for y'all boys. Thanks, man.
JP! Appreciate you, King.
I'm listening to this podcast right now while walking a forest preserve alone. Need my peaceful alone time. Dang right. The solitude would be cool for like 2 or 3 days. Oh man, that just goes to show you brilliant you guys are. To write a film is nuts. Thanks for the clear up. It is a lot of work. I don't even think about award shows. To think that writers get disrespected is nuts. Yeah.
The biggest mistake, Jeremy, if you ever want to write a movie, don't just start writing a movie. Like really flesh out an outline and a quick summary of the entire movie. Have a beginning, middle, and end. Learn the story mountain. That helps out. It comes like a little cheat sheet. A lot of people just start writing and they're like, how's my first act, the first 50 pages?
And then you're like, I don't know where to go. I'm stuck.
Yeah.
For me, I won't write something until I have the ending. Once I have the ending, I go like,
you go backwards?
Yeah. And I go like, okay, I know where my ending is. Usually I know who my characters are. But I can't even begin to start writing a movie until I know how it's going to end.
Yeah.
Need to know my ending. And what I think about is how I want to end, especially for TV. I do this. Where does season 2 begin? That's what I think of. If we're gonna do like a big wrap up, I go like, where would I want? I start with where would I want to see season 2 begin, and that sets up my ending. So then we can go right into it. And then movie wise, I don't, if you plan on something being a sequel, great. You would love to be able to do it, but I'm like, just make one really good movie first. Figure out the sequel stuff later.
What's wild is, how my mind is. It's always a what if this happens, and that's usually the middle of the story. What if this happens and you don't know how to do this?
Yeah.
That's the middle for me. I usually work with that idea and then backtrack and then go with the third act. I'm a big fan of, what you gonna do now? Point of no return. That's how you hook them.
Yeah. And then like when I'm doing second acts are like, they used to be really hard for me. My first act and third act would be fire. Second act would be a shit show.
Tell you something, third act's it's no easy feat, man.
I don't think they're easy, by any means. I just usually by then I know what I want.
It's tough, man.
Second act, I'd be like, because anything can happen. Anything goes. I know how we're gonna start it off. I know how we get to the point, but then it's like anything can happen. What's the right way to go? Right. And then it's like by the ending, I know I want to be. Then that's why I had to get my ending better because I would just be like, dang, I can go anywhere. Second act, anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
So, but I learned that if you get stuck in a second act, this guy told me that you probably don't know your characters that well, and that their purpose and that their want isn't strong enough. Because it said if they have to be in a place where there's like it's this do or die, right? And then by who they are, the temperament, who they are determines what they're gonna do. Are they emotionally reactive? Are they angry? Are they quick to get? Are they too passive? Blah 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 blah. And those things have consequences of how this person reacts and what they would do. Are they impulsive? Stuff like that.
I think the third act is difficult for me is because you're like, what have I not closed out? What I did the A story, then the B story, but is there any sort of loose ends? I had some sort of I set this part up. Have I closed this out?
So I'll start killing people. Right. I didn't end their story. Oh, I ended their life.
Yeah. So it's always funny when you see in certain movies where it's like they didn't figure out this third act because you start seeing like stuff happening. Like, hey, I'm so sorry what happened with your mom, man. Hey, Clarence, what's going on, bro? Hey, remember next Tuesday, bakery sale. Jonathan. Hey, and it's like you are flushing out these super fast, and it's like these could have been sprinkled out throughout the third act, not just immediately. I mean, of course you can do it, but I say Tyler Perry is that's his weakness right there. The third act. I'm giving Tyler Perry his props. This was probably his last movie was probably his best in a long time.
What movie?
Divorce in the Black.
The one that just dropped?
The one, yeah, on Paramount.
You said it's his worst?
Probably his best.
Oh, really?
The one he wrote, direct, produced, wrote, produced, direct. There's a lot of ones he was kind of a part of, like Color Girls, which is already written by somebody else. Like The Family That Prays is pretty good, and his first one's pretty good. But this one right here is kind of flushed out. Like, this can actually happen. It was nothing that was like, God, it's Tyler Perry, man. But that third act, it kind of like just feels very slapstick.
He got like a 0% on like Rotten
Really?
Tomatoes. Yeah. I think the audience gave it a 60%.
I think it's because of Tyler Perry, man.
And then the critical gave it the 0%.
It was wild because it was like the opening scene, minute 1. It was like a family thing. Just think about this.
I heard the opening scene is wild.
You heard about it?
I didn't hear what it was though.
So it was a family that was like a poverty-stricken family, and then obviously a family who has money, and the father was the pastor, was the father of Megan Good, and then there was a funeral, and the guy in the casket was Megan Good's husband's brother, and then the pastor was just talking, was just like, this happens, man. Pretty much, this happens. If you play with the devil, you die. Your whole entire family has been trashed. Pretty much. I'm paraphrasing. And then mom was like, you know what, man? I don't like what you're saying right now. I don't like you talking. Oh. And then he was like, you said you was gonna take care of my son's funeral, man, but I don't like how you feel like you got one up on me. And she started taking off her clothes, like, take these clothes back. And it's like, kids, take him. We'll bury him ourselves. So they was like, you gonna take the body? And he's like, nah. It's like, you taking the casket? No, I'm taking the body. And they took this body out the casket, and they left. I don't want to owe you. You guys to owe me nothing. So it's just like they were just like, why are you doing this? It was like, because we don't want you to have this over us.
They dragged the dead body.
All her sons dragged his body. I was like, because they didn't have the money to have a funeral. And then she was like, my dad would take care of it. He'll give everybody suits. He'll pay for it and casket. And he's like, the way you talking about me and my kids, man, I don't like this, man. And she was like, take him out of here. Like no. I ain't talking about the casket. Take his body, because I don't want you to say we bought that casket. And they buried him in the backyard.
That's wild.
It is. I was like, this could happen. I know it's wild, but it's like the slums of like Atlanta. Like it's like the back. It's
Where
not,
is this gonna happen?
Why do you make it like this cannot happen? Someone being so prideful. I don't want you to take care of me.
That they take their dead son out of the casket and carry him through where they put him in the front seat, where they put his body. What are we talking about?
They put him in the back of the truck. They took him away.
I would never do that. What?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's a great opening scene, boy. Definitely talkable.
It was very entertaining, but a stretch. I had my siblings watch the opening scene yesterday. They were dying. Mm-hmm. Spoiler alert. Yeah, sorry. Dion.
I mean, it's literally the opening 2 minutes of the movie.
Taking a bite out of the casket during the service is utterly ridiculous. Mm-hmm. Super ridiculous. I respect TP so much. I root for him too, but I don't like his art at all for how it makes us look, how it makes me feel. Did y'all talk about Trump almost getting clipped on an episode? No, we did not talk about it.
What's your thoughts on it, brother?
Well, I'm actually really glad that he lived.
Yeah.
And not because I don't believe he should die.
Yeah, that'd been a civil war.
Not only that, I was just like, I don't want them to make him a martyr. I don't want to see murals of Trump.
Oh, man. I just thought about that.
Statues of him somewhere, and, it'd have been this martyr that they made, like a Hitler type that they did.
Yeah, it's like he died for us, man.
They tried to take him down. Well, it was I swear, dude, it was out of a movie when he got up and it was just like, I was like, who wrote this?
Oh my God. That's when I was like, this. It felt so fake.
It was a Tyler Perry movie and he got to do the white version. Yeah? All righty, great.
It felt so fake, man. When I heard it, I was like, this is. I'm still saying 60% of this is not real.
I mean, it's just, and then also the bad thing about him surviving is that now he gets to be like, they tried to kill me. They tried to do assassination attempt and it didn't work. You can't be stopped. That's what we're gonna win in the polls.
Yeah.
And I was just like, either way.
I like if your life was inches away from ending.
Yeah.
You felt the need to push through the people, your Secret Service, and do like this. And I was like, dude, nigga, duck down. There's still more could be out there. Like, why do you feel fight?
You know what's funny though?
This is what I felt before I said.
Okay,
this is what I felt. I felt like the hat has some sort of like some sort of contraption. And then when he went down, they was like, let me just poke your ear a little bit. And then when it was covering him up, it's like, here we go.
The audio makes it sound like he got shot multiple times. He was like, ugh. I was like, oh, what happened?
Like the preciseness. Mm-hmm. Think about this. The preciseness to shoot an ear. That is all God. If you tell the best sniper in the world, I need you to shoot his ear off. I know he was moving, right? I know he was moving. Right. But the preciseness it had to be like a 22. Because a 22 is a small bullet. Mm-hmm. But if it was like a sniper, it would have still ripped an entire part of his head off.
Shooting somebody for assassination tip with a sniper with a 22 is like, so what are you doing? I mean, if it goes through your head, it still kill you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But had he used something else, that's why people were like, center mass. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, you could have. I don't know. But that 5.56 or the other one you just said, yeah, it's like that did it.
Yeah, it would have ripped it. I don't care how, because once a bullet starts traveling further, it starts to spread apart a little bit. Like, because it's like the wind and the velocity of it is going so fast, it started to kind of open up, and it would, like, I don't know, to just take an ear off. I mean, I know he was moving. It could have been the perfect timing of doing this. And
then I heard like it hit the teleprompter and it was glass that cut him from the teleprompter. That's what I heard. But somebody died behind him.
Yeah. I'm not saying it's fake.
Yeah.
This is what I think. This is how could I make this a thing? They could have went to the guy, I want to be a martyr for you. Right? Mm-hmm. I want to die. Mm-hmm. All right? I want to die. Can I stage this to assassinate you, and then shoot some people behind you, and we can fake this, you getting shot in your ear? Like, I'm aiming towards the people behind you, right? Mm-hmm. I'm aiming towards people behind you, And when you duck down, they can poke a little hole in your ear to seem like it's a shot.
Yeah.
Right? But I'm actually aiming at people behind you. In a perfect world movie.
He's like, listen, there's a guy I hate right behind you. 2 birds, 1 stone. I don't know. I wish it never happened.
Yeah.
Only because it fuels Trump. And somebody died, of course.
Right.
But it fuels like now I really feel like he's gonna win. Mm-hmm. Like I already thought he was probably gonna win anyways, but now I really feel like he's gonna win. And not because he got like sympathy votes or anything like that, but one of the one thing I kind of saw from that is how vibrant and alive he looked. You know what I mean? He came out like like he was Captain America, and Biden looks so slow. Like Biden looks bad,
sad. You know what he said? He sounded so stupid saying this. He was like, "Listen, what's happening in the world right now? We can't go this violent route. We have to make America." We have to. He stopped himself from saying "Make America Great Again." Said,
we have to make America better than it was.
like I almost want for, in the most safest way, I need something to happen to Biden for they be like, okay, he can't run no more. Yeah. And then they be like, let's get Kamala in there. And I was like, now I got more confidence.
But Kamala's not going to beat Trump.
You don't think so?
No. I don't think she stands a chance.
Well, she's a lot better than Biden right now.
Yeah.
It's embarrassing.
But it's one thing for Kamala to be black and then her being a woman. I think those are the reasons why she won't win. Because she's a black woman more so than, and I think she's like half black, half Pakistani, something like that. She's like a mixture of somewhere in there. And then, I mean, that's what I really think. I think that's why she wouldn't come close. I think the only person who else would win is Michelle Obama. Would be the only person who could go out and win. I mean, Barack can't do it again. Mm-hmm. But if you had Michelle, that's the only other person I think who has a chance to win.
I'm staying far away from politics.
Michelle hates America now.
Yeah. And
she want nothing to do with it.
And because of Trump, this is the new standard of politicians now.
Just being loud and wrong.
You can't just be nice anymore. You can't be a politician.
Just being honest. Yeah. Fake news.
Like I haven't heard this much cussing from politicians since Trump. Like Trump,
what did he say?
He just be like, don't you want to like whoop his ass? And it was like, I had never seen something so damn upsetting. I'm just like he don't be dropping the F-bombs. I'm sure he does. But it's like, and it's just like, he be like just spewing violence. Like he'll say something like, if I don't win, no, this is what he said. He said, I should do a video of, if I said this, could I get the job? And I just have a whole bunch of quotes from Trump. But he had said something like, if Hillary wins, there's nothing we can do. She's going to literally take the entire United States back to the Stone Age. He's like, well, there's something we could do because people with the Second Amendment, I was like, do you see what you just said?
Yeesh. You don't even try to filter it.
Right. He said, if I don't win in these polls, it's gonna be a bloodbath.
Did he say that?
Yes. He just be throwing out little like, hey, I'm just saying, we got to fight for our countries, no matter what. Just like Malcolm X said, by all means necessary, take our country back.
Then I'm like, man, you got to go strapped to the polls now.
I wish Biden played the game of Trump and said exactly what he said. And it's like, y'all coming for me? I'm just trying to use the format of Trump. And I think the biggest issue with Biden, this is with the Democratic Party, they're cowards for sure. They don't talk about what we have done. Talk about all the things we have done for people right now. What they're doing like, look how bad Trump is. Look how bad Trump is. Like, what you doing? They don't know what you've done because you keep talking about how bad Trump is. Would you want this xenophobe? Would you want this bigot? Do you want this guy in here? Like, no, talk about your accolades. Talk about how the employee, unemployment rate has went down. Talk about the funding you've done. And it's like
black jobs.
Right.
And also, I don't care.
Biden gonna vote for Trump. Oh.
I try to care about politics, and then I go like, I just need enough money where none of it affects me. I need to have enough. I need to have enough money where I go like, no matter what happens, I'll be fine. I need to make sure that I can afford to have a bunker when it hits the fan, a helicopter, so we can get out of there. It's like you gotta like plan. It's like it feels like that. You gotta plan for the worst all of a sudden. But the funniest thing Biden said was, he's like, "You got the morals of an alley cat." I died. I died laughing. You got the morals
of an alley cat. He told Trump that.
Yeah, right during the debate, he's like you're having sex with prostitutes, and Trump was like, He's like, why your wife is pregnant? Trump was like, He's like, you got the morals of an alley cat. I said, man, I just see some cats in the back playing crack. Yeah, what's up, baby?
Yeah, I'm totally single.
I said that.
Anytime Joe Biden say, listen, that means he is scrambling for words. Man, listen. Here's the thing. Here's the deal.
Oh boy.
Politicians just diss each other. Nothing.
I would love to see a politician drop a diss track on somebody. Yeah. I would love to see that. Yeah. Did y'all talk about? Oh yeah, gotta sit him in the living room and post him up like a weekend at Bernie's. Hilarious. He's loved more than hated. Trump, it definitely gave performance. Biden gonna vote for Trump. Politicians don't do that. Death has risen. What? I heard him.
I can't believe, how did this happen, man? Like let's just go down to back in time when Trump first announced he's running for president. I believe he was just trying to sell books. And if we can probably go down that time, did he push a book out?
At that time?
Had to, because in my head, I'm thinking like, I'm coming off the heels of The Apprentice. Mm-hmm. I'm running for president because I want to shake it up. I can say what I want to say. I can say whatever I want because I have all these cameras on me. Mm-hmm. This is my reality show. Mm-hmm. I can create my own real-time reality show for free because you guys have all these cameras on me, mic'd up. I'm good. And when this goes over, I'll have a book to come out to talk about me running for president, right? And he's like, I'm actually winning. I'm winning. And then the people around him was so unprepared, like, wait a second. This guy could definitely be the pawn of us. Mm-hmm. We need somebody that's spicy and wild and radical. And if we throw him some cash and move some bills around and get some judges in our favor, we good. And he definitely did that. You know how corrupt the Supreme Court is right now? They have a law right now, I'm paraphrasing, that whatever the president do, he is pretty much exempt from going to jail.
Oh, yeah. You know what's funny too, though? Like, honestly, Donald Trump has the greatest life of all time.
For sure.
Like, here's a dude, from what I understand, he was born with some money, right? He got to be this mogul. I don't know if even his, like, what's a bad thing that happened to him? Has he ever had to be humbled? He's had businesses bankrupt. It hasn't affected him at all.
He never mentions it.
It's like none of it matters. Mm-hmm. And then he runs for president. He wins. He's going to get convicted. He's a convicted felon. He got shot at, and he'll still probably be president. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah.
And he'll still probably be president and win. Mm-hmm. He had his TV show. So I go like, where's the loss?
Yeah.
Where's the dang Trump took a huge L.
Yeah.
Like grab him by the. He's still like no matter what he did, what he says.
Yeah.
He wins.
Yeah.
The dude wins.
It's a great life, dude. It's a great life.
I was like, yo, there's no way that nothing. So when he got shot at, had he died, there's your comeuppance.
Yeah.
But he survived and did all this, and I was like, dude is gonna have the greatest book.
Did you hear the audio? Yeah, for sure. Did you hear the audio of him down low? Mm-mm. He was like, he's like, okay, Mr. President, we're gonna move right now. He's like, hold on, I gotta do this. You hear this like, hold on, let me get my shoes. And he said,
ran out of his shoes. Bro, he's gonna have that's gonna be a great picture.
Yeah, for sure.
Like the photo of the blood coming down.
What if Small was ready for the second come up too? Like, when he comes up and really
This is the fake.
a pump fake. So he's come up like, oh no.
We got him.
We know he's gonna.
Dog, I was just like, there's no way this dude can't take an L, bro. He convicted felon meant nothing.
Yeah.
How many counts did he get? Meant nothing.
Dude, let me tell you something.
He's not even gonna do any jail time.
A year ago, we had 12 candidates, Republicans, that was campaigning to be the new representation for Republicans.
Right.
Didn't campaign at all. He didn't campaign at all.
Got banned from Twitter. None of it mattered.
Yes.
None of it mattered.
Dude, if it's not even a shock. If the devil said, I definitely bought his soul, I'm like, that makes sense. That makes sense. It all equals up.
But Trump would be like, actually, I made a deal. I bought his soul. Devil like, I sold out.
Here's the thing that people fail to realize. Trump, outside of being a president, is hysterical.
He's severely funny, bro.
It's
it's terrible, but I always go, he makes me laugh just talking.
Yeah, I love him. I don't want to say it because I want it to be a soundbite. I love Trump being a normal person, a civilian. I hate him as a politician.
Yeah, if he lost, I would be like, oh, well, great.
Yeah, because politics are boring. Sounds really bad. That's like I'm Trump's word. Politics are boring when Trump is not a part of it.
That's the same thing. I mean, it's true.
He is a hilarious. Like back in the day, 10 years ago, he was funny.
Yeah,
he was the guy. Everyone had him in raps and music videos and Home Alone 2. Like he was the guy. He was on
Fresh Prince.
Yeah, but all of a sudden it was like, oh, you just getting bought. Like imagine. They said, listen, I don't care about your policies. I want you to make my business, my life, my legacy better. So I'm gonna send you some money. This is all it is. He's just a pawn. I'm gonna send you some money to push this law, to push this bill, to push this tax cut for us because we were rich. And here's $100,000. They're pumping up his campaign. I'm a high donor.
Right.
Say what you want to say. In the public, just know I'm going to denounce you. But I need for my life to be better while you're in office.
Who's he even? Does he even pick a vice president yet?
Yeah, the dude from Ohio.
Oh, okay.
His name is J.D. Vance.
It's got to be terrible from Ohio. Some of the worst people come from Ohio, except for Cleveland. Some of the best people come from there.
Yeah. Soundbite CIA agents. We got Deion saying it.
They raid Deion's place. The king of failing up, for real. Wild version of the head state with Chris Rock. White version of the head state with Chris Rock, right?
Yeah, Project 2025. Yeah, you heard about this?
I did. That's what I think happened with Trump, too. I can't imagine these two are the best candidates they could find in the entire country. And then, because then it becomes like, sure, there's better candidates, but they're like, these guys already have the money behind them. They already have already have the stuff. So then it's like Trump is already it's prom king who's more popular, and it's like, well, he's already got the people.
Yeah, we're more familiar with this. It's like saying, how is Arby's still in business? There's a shop down the street called Roast Beef Express. It's way better than Arby's. He was like, nobody knows about it though.
Arby's has the meats, so.
It's like no one heard his Roast Beef Express, man.
Roast Beef Depot.
It's like, dude, I'm telling you, it's cheaper. They care about the people.
They're friendly to the environment.
They and it's like no one cares about it.
Politics suck, bro.
Yeah,
I don't care about any of it. I remember when I tried to get really into it, and then you just start seeing like
the corruption.
Not only just the corruption, but it's like both parties have this idea that they're right and that the other person is wrong. And there's not a lot of what's the word when they bipartisan, and there's not a lot of that. And so then I go like, you're not even trying to make the place better. Everybody's just trying. This self-interest, you know. And so then that's when I usually I was like, it doesn't matter. I just have to get together. I have to get together so much that it doesn't matter.
But believe it or not, it's definitely going to affect you somehow. And you think it doesn't.
No, I think it does. I think no matter who wins, it's going to affect me one way or another.
Right.
But my thing is just like because when I have less money and you got to be on whatever kind of financial aid stuff, you know, it affects you a certain way, right? When you have more money, taxes and all this stuff affects you a certain way, right? So for me, I just like I have to get to a place where I don't really even see it. I got to make sure that I like, great, taxes are higher. Great, taxes are lower, whatever. Great, this is a law now. I have to make sure that I'm in a position where whoever wins, whatever changes, because these things change every 4 years. It's wild that these things can.
And you
have to make
think
sure my life is as normal as possible.
And you think the entire nation is going to change around in 4 years? Like is in 4 years you have a speeding train. Which was going in another direction from another presidency and a different party.
Yeah.
And you like, okay, we got 4 years to stop this train and then go the other direction.
4 years seems like a long time. I mean, a short time.
To stop a train?
Well, I don't know, like, who decided, like, 4 years is just a weird number to decide, like, 5. 5's too many.
Yeah.
4 years,
yeah.
It should be 10.
Yeah. Well,
I would
could be bad.
If I'm a president, I mean, sure. But I would think, like, if we're going to president, you get your own decade. Every president gets their own decade to run.
Yeah, that's good.
But
I think George Washington had a long time, and it was like, this is a lot. He's dying. We should just shorten it for 4. But yeah, I think the issue is that's why they give them 8 to say keep it going. You know what I'm saying, but just in case you fuck up, we got 4 years midway through to cut you off because, like I said, what Trump did in those 4 years shook up a lot of stuff, like changing the Supreme Court with all your friends.
Him trying to ban what was it? It was like Muslims coming in the country.
Yeah, man. When I say he shook some stuff up, dude, in 4 years he caused havoc, and people saw it, and people were affected by it. Like, and I think people really don't see that Biden is just stopping a lot of stuff at the same time. When you change the Supreme Court, they just overrule it. They just like, yeah, Trump got his brother.
I remember when Trump came in, he just undid everything Obama did.
Yeah.
And it was just kind of like...
No Obamacare.
Yeah, I was like, why are you trying to, like, instead of just being... You know, it's just those things.
Yeah.
It's just
those things. Because in the most lamest, clearest way is he stopped Obamacare, which Obamacare was great for... Right, because you have insurance, right? Everyone have insurance.
Right.
So it was like, pretty much, it was trying its best to do, like, universal health care. But that money was coming out of the rich, the wealthy. And now they was like, okay, you in the office now? Shut this down. We should not be paying for these people who are crack whores. These homeless people. That's how they sold it. Okay, cut this off.
That's how I was paying. I was like, oh man, thank you.
Yeah. So that's how they looked at it. Like, they're like, yeah, cut this off so we can keep our money and have a write-off on something else. And we can throw some money. We can kind of wet your palms a little bit. So like, it really sucks. It's like you really are becoming corrupted because you're getting paid for believing a certain way. You're really just a signature.
It's all about money.
100%. I believe you can be bought as well, Chaz.
Oh, I have a price. Yeah. I can be bought. We talked about this the other day on that issues. I was like, sellouts make crazy money. Sellouts make bread, dog.
For sure.
We said this. This was the scenario. If there was like a right wing, like a right wing version of Spotify, right? And they say, hey guys, we want to have you guys come on. Everybody gets $100 million each for 4 years. Would you come on and be our voice for the Republicans? That means if you had to say, like, you know what's the worst thing about Obama? It's like you got to discredit sometimes your own people for $100 million in 4 years. $25 million a year.
Yeah.
Would you do it? Keon was like, nah. I said, hey, man, I don't like these blacks anyways. Okay? I'll tell you what's wrong with all you black people.
Yeah. Can I use my own? Can I use a different name? Like,
no.
Like I'm.
You gotta be Dion Lack, aka Roderick Lacking. Okay. You're not dipping out.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your kids are fully seeing, right? And now you have to go every day and tell everybody why Trump should be president, why you support his cause, and they're gonna ask you different questions. What do you think about the Democrats trying to kill President Trump? Now you have to answer in favor of Trump. You have to tell people that, like, hey, you guys got it all wrong about this guy. He cares about people. You know. Why? And then you have to defend, like, this is why we should ban abortion.
Yeah.
This is why we should ban reproductive rights for women.
Yeah.
And you got to defend that.
I'm sure they got writers, dude. Because if you got to come up with yourself, like, I don't know why.
Would you do it for $25 million a year? Are you selling out?
I would.
For 4 years of your life.
I would pivot a lot. I will be a part of the network. Hear me out. There's a lot of times you just ask questions and just like, I watch Fox News.
Hey, Dion, this is what we need you to say tonight. The election is tomorrow. We need you to tell people to vote for Trump.
Okay.
Okay.
This is how I do it. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm not here to tell you guys what to vote for.
Actually, you are. This is your earpiece. You are. You need to say this, the contract is void.
Yeah. But I'm telling you now, if you vote for Joe Biden, I promise you will not be happy.
You hear it right here. Dion says vote for Trump, not Biden. All right. Thanks, Dion, for support.
I wasn't done yet. Hold on.
I said, this is what you have to do. You got to take the money. You got to go full coon. Okay? You got to go full out Herschel Walker coon. Okay? You got to go all in. Candace Owens, learn from the best. Go all in. Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, you're building up black communities. Mm-hmm. You got to go donate at least half of that $25 million to impoverished communities. You got to build them.
This is your logo.
With the big screen. But I was like, you got to be in there in those communities talking to black. Listen, guys, I know this looks terrible. Yeah. You're a sellout. Yeah. Yes. I am. Yes, I am. But now, here's all these laptops for this school. Yeah. Here's all these brand new things for this school. The community center is revamped now.
Not enough. We need all your money.
Hold on. I got more coming. You're not getting all of it.
You said 25 a mil?
25 mil.
25 a year?
Yep.
They were like, you making 25? Mm-hmm. The first year we needed 25.
You're not getting that. You're not getting that. But I'm giving you $5 million. I'm keeping this 20 because I got to live with myself.
I can see that working. That's funny. But yeah, you know what's funny? The groupthink is a plague.
Mm-hmm. Hive mind.
Man, dude, because even if it's positive or negative, you tend to go with the wave. Mm-hmm. Like, say, for instance, you really believe that you're the funniest person. This is a belief that I'm the funniest person. I'm the best person for the job, right? Mm-hmm. You have a good month of success. Mm-hmm. Then all of a sudden, everybody's like, yo, why are you still dude, that's not funny. That's not funny. That's not funny. As much as you try to say, I'm going to keep going, it's going to start paying its toll. Like, what are they not hearing? It's like, what am I saying that's wrong? Mm-hmm. Dude, this is not funny. Take this down, bro. This is not funny. Like, hey, Dion, is this offensive? I'm like, that's toting the line, brother. And it's like, no, how would that? I didn't even know. And everybody's like, ugh. Now you're looking like, maybe I should take this down. But it's nothing wrong. It'd be a good experiment to see if it's going to force you to take something down, because it's like, nobody agrees. I mean, this is funny.
If no one agrees, you probably messed up somewhere.
But I'm talking about like a whole year of no matter what you post, no matter what you said, you be like, maybe I'm not funny. And it's just an experiment. Mm-hmm. You in the writing room, they're like, yeah, bro, go back, take this from. Not even my own content is funny. Hey, y'all, make sure you guys support me on my birthday show. Hey, man, nobody's not going to support that, bro. No. I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm just saying support this.
We actually banned October 1st from the calendar. We skipped right over to October 2nd.
You think you'll fall for the groupthink? It's like, what is wrong with me?
If I'm posting everything and no one's responding positively, you would have to think like, I'm missing the mark somewhere.
That's crazy.
Because my first mind is, I forget them. You got to find your audience. Yeah. So I'm on different places. Yeah, let me hashtag Asian culture. I got somebody.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
So then eventually you got to be like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm missing a mark. So then, but even if you try different things, right? Because you got to bring your own brand of funny.
Right.
But if you try, let me try props. Let me
Yeah.
try like. Okay, let me get more grounded. Let me get more grounded. You know, let me make a joke about a toaster.
Yeah.
You ever been scared by a toaster? But
Right. Bro, stop posting, man. And you see report. Hey, Instagram, please.
You have what guidelines did I cross? Being consistently unfunny. I didn't know that was even a thing.
Yeah.
Instagram.
Yeah. Imagine just being on a highway and you seeing everybody going this direction.
Yeah.
And you're only on this way.
Well, you ever done that? You ever done that when you parked? Like you ever park at a place and you go like, I think I could park here, but no one else is on that street. You're like, damn, let me see the sign.
Gotta be something wrong with this.
It says 4 to 8.
Yeah.
I can park here.
Yeah. What's today? Saturday? Okay, so Saturday, we good Saturday.
No one's on this street?
Yeah.
Hey, you know if I can park here? Yeah.
It's like, now, let me just sit here, kind of case the joint a little bit.
If I saw a parking, but can I park here? Yeah. Mm-hmm. You laughing underneath?
What you got your phones out for, man? Because it's wild how, so this is how what happens when it comes to Trump like supporters. Like if your entire community is saying the same thing, you start having a group thing as like, we got you. Mm-hmm. Follow this Turning Point, Instagram. Yeah. Follow Fox News, and we're all in the same mindset. They're hearing the same thing, and it's like, you guys are the crazy ones. He's here to save us. Right. He's practically Jesus.
Right.
And it's like you get some sort of opposition, and it's like, what is wrong with you guys? It happened to me a couple weeks ago. I posted something, thought it was hilarious. You still got time to take this down, bro.
What'd you post?
I'm trying to think what it was.
Somebody said you still have time to take this down.
You got time to take this down, bro.
Hilarious.
I kept it up, but I did a follow-up video to explain myself. But yeah, it was this a few months ago. It was the one about I had cranberry juice.
I don't follow Dion, so I don't know. Cranberry juice and what?
I went to the grocery store, and at the grocery store, it had cranberry juice and it had black cherry juice. The identical looks. Both say organic. And cranberries and cherries look exactly the same. Okay. Same little logo and everything. And I was like, this is how wild this is. Why is this one sweet and this one is bitter?
The black one?
Well, I was talking about why is the cranberry
bitter,
and this one's sweet. Like, it doesn't say nothing about sugar in here. It says natural fruit. Why is this one sweet? I'm loud as hell. And take this down, bro. This says black cherry. But in my head, the guy said, "Do you guys have organic cranberry juice? I don't want that ocean spray. I don't want that." And they was like, "Yeah, it's over there." Okay, cool. So I'm looking at the prices. I'm, which one I want? Both glass. And I was like, I just grab both of them just in take because I need some cranberry juice, whatever. And I was gonna put it in my smoothies just to kind of have that sort of cranberry juice kind of flushes out your pee and whatever. So I was like, why is this one sweet? And I did a video immediately like, why is this one sweet? It says organic. It says this. It says this. It says this. It's like, nigga, that says black cherry. Cherries are sweet. Damn. And I was like, yep, I'm embarrassed. And they just, dumbass.
Okay. All right, guys.
What
Name
is
calling
wrong
gets
with
us
you?
nowhere.
Dumb idiot. Numbskull. Nincompoop. What's up, man? Y'all mean?
You got them all?
I'm collecting all the insults. And I was like, should I take this down? Because this is embarrassing. It clearly says black cherry on it. And I was like, nah, let me just do a follow-up video. The reason why I said this, y'all, is because, but yeah, I was like, because now I felt like an idiot. It clearly says that.
Here's where you just go, my bad, dog.
Yeah.
I didn't see it say that.
Yeah, but I would
easy mistake.
But at the same time, I'll be a fool just be like, just look there and don't say nothing in the follow-up. Like, yep, I'm dumb as hell.
Let me double down. You'd be crazy to be the double downer.
Yeah. Also today, or a couple of days ago, I did a Not Like Us. And people coming at me again. I was like, the word not like us. What are we talking about? Is it about, who is they? Clearly Kendrick was talking about Drake. Is why is he being they? Is Drake considered a biracial man? They saying they, he's black and white, or is he saying they, or is he a non-binary rapper? Is it what is this they? Is it Canada versus the United States? They not like us. You're like, I just need to know because Kendrick is too complex to understand. I need to know what the they is. He clearly could have said he's not like us. Help me out, people. What does he mean? Dumbass. Already going in. Clearly you don't listen to rap. He was talking about Baca and party next door. He said it in the rap. OVO is not like us. Pedophile is a whole bunch of different people saying phrases of what he mean by. OVO is not like us.
So everybody had a different one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pedophiles are not like us.
So it proves your point.
Exactly. I was like, I'll let it live. Pedophiles not like us.
Yeah.
I was like, why would he say that? Clearly.
Yeah, that was funny. Numbskull is hilarious. Nincompoop and Numbskull is very hilarious. Yeah. That's why I said engagement is engagement. I guess so. You get a lot of reactions. People call you an idiot. It's like, oh man, Dion going viral. Look at this dumbass.
I'm on the shade room? No. For all the wrong reasons.
He was probably dissing his fans, and it went right over their head. The who? Kendrick? Or young Drake? They not like us. No, man. Did you ever get discouraged in making the videos then?
100%.
I shouldn't even put this up. They're all going to attack me.
Yes, dude. I have a video right now that was like, I don't like, and I'm kind of on the fence of posting it. But I schedule it in the future. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna schedule it. If it comes out, it comes out. I'm not even gonna get this anxiety.
You don't know about the alerts one day.
Yeah, it's gonna pop up. But it's along the lines of, I'm following you. I'm not following your baby. Stop posting your baby. As a matter of fact, I don't think the baby's attractive at all. The baby's ugly. If you ask me, like the baby got jaundice. Like I'm just like randomly just dissing the baby. And then I had, Twitter and like, what's the other one? TikTok is like an open mic. You try shit out over there and see how it works. So, okay, it's doing some numbers over here. And I bring it over to Instagram.
For the real show? Yeah, actually got a real show.
Yeah. So, and on TikTok, they was like, God damn, you came for the babies? Like, you woke up and chose violence. I kept hearing that. I was like, am I being mean to my baby? I was like, no, I'm being like, listen, I'm following you. Why does I see more of your baby than
Make
you?
a baby page.
Right. So that was my whole thing. But yeah.
Dion said, where the food videos?
I need more food videos.
Stop posting this baby. Get back to the kitchen.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, let's get up on out of here.
I don't know how long it's been.
That's what she said.
Why did she say that? You idiot, dumbass.
Sadness.
Everywhere you go, anyway. Hey, how much is for the dumbass?
Bitch.
Trying to buy some toothpaste.
Yeah.
All right, man. Thank you. Let me get this water this time. Yeah, let me
nothing.
That's why I brought it here.
Do you guys know the lyrics of the Lackaroni and Chaz? Do you guys know lyrics? Man, type it at the bottom, man. Type it fast enough to see if you know it with us.
Let me see if let me see how many people do know it.
Does anybody in the chat know any of the lyrics? Any of the lyrics? Because
I bet you know more than I do.
Who, you still know it, do you?
Yeah. Just give me the beginning real quick.
I'm gonna do a dance.
What's that? Check, please. Just give me the very beginning opening line, then I got it from the rest.
Type in XD.
That's the very opening line?
Well, do you mind if I give him some more?
Do you mind if I give him some more?
Yes, please.
A lot of laughs we cooking in this podcast. Type in XD, high key, the live stream.
Yeah.
We soda popping. Is that it?
No, it's mostly.
Oh, it's mostly positive conversations, except we soda popping
tend to get
darker than elbows like Wesley. We soda popping like Coca-Cola and Pepsi. Mr. Chaz Rogers, Big Ready from Lansing. And me.
I'm lactose. ENT.
ENT.
I guess we paying for
Paying
the
the
bills.
bill. So give us. Please.
Damn it, dude.
I got a lot more than before,
Yeah,
though.
that's impressive, bro.
I said, give me an opening line. And
Yeah. You not doing another beat?
I have not did another beat.
Yeah. It's fire. But could you do like a Jamaican beat? Like a boom,
boom, da da, boom, da da. I got to work on something.
Do better, Chaz.
We all know I won't. You about to get the same beat. You ready? Thank you guys so much for watching another episode of Lackaroni and Chaz.
No, check please. Do you mind if I give them some more?
Yes, please.
A lot of laughs we cooking up in this podcast. XD is high key, the live stream. Mostly positive conversations except we tend to get darker than elbows and Wesley. Mostly positive conversations except we tend to get darker than elbows and Wesley. Mostly positive conversations except we tend to.
Let's just make it drop.
I was trying to. If you kept going, I would have went back. I would have got back into it. Let me see. Do you try to make it to a scratch?
Do like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can catch. I can see if I can catch on. I want to see if I can catch on, and then like most.
Okay, let's try it.
All right.
Thank you guys so much for watching the episode of Lackaroni and Chaz.
No, check please. Do you mind if I give you some more?
Tick, 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 tick. Tick, 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 tick. Check, please.
You mind if I give it some more? You mind if I give him some more?
We'll do it one more time.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for watching the episode of Lackaroni and Chaz.
No, check please. Do you mind if I give him some more?
Yes, please.
A lot of laughs we're cooking up in this podcast. XD is high key, the live stream. Mostly positive conversations except we tend to get darker than elbows and Wesley.
Where'd you close your eyes?
Because I was like, I don't know what's about to happen.
You close your eyes.
Because I'm like, what's about to happen?
You literally closed your eyes when I came in. How am I supposed to do it?
I think you can do it. I don't know.
If I hit the, but if I go back,
yeah,
the
hold on, let me say. It's mostly positive conversations. It's mostly positive conversations. It's mostly positive.
Then you got to do.
It's mostly positive. It's mostly positive. Yeah, can you do that?
Let's try.
So it's after XD.
Let's do it.
All right.
Thank you guys so much for watching another episode of Lackaroni and Chaz.
Now, check please. Do you mind if I give them some more?
Yes, please.
A lot of laughs we're cooking up in this podcast. XD is high key. The live
you said it was coming back.
No, I said
XD.
Live stream. It's mostly positive conversations. It's mostly positive conversations.
Before the XD.
Yeah.
Wait, what is it? What's the line?
It's mostly positive. Hold on. Type in XD is high key the live stream.
So you're saying before the XD?
No,
it's mostly positive.
You gotta. Yeah. So type in XD is high key the live stream. It's mostly positive conversations.
My bad.
I was saying the last line.
My bad. So after mostly positive.
Nope. That's when it's coming. When you hear that.
What's the line?
When you hear that, it's coming up.
What's the line we're going back on?
That is mostly positive conversations.
Okay. Conversations.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do it one more time.
All right.
Yep. Thank you guys so much for watching the episode of Lackaroni and Chaz.
Because I was like, why you go so fast?
I don't know where I'm at. Thank you guys so much for watching the episode of Lackaroni and Chaz.
Check, please. Do you mind if I give them some more?
Yes, please.
A lot of laughs we're cooking up in this podcast. High key the live stream. Mostly positive conversations.
Damn, man, I forgot.
I was choking myself.
I forgot.
I was like, this nigga's not stopping.
I forgot.
I hate this.
I like how you did your own.
Yeah, I was like, okay, I got you, brother.
We'll keep working on it.
Yeah, we need to practice.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, y'all. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're watching here, thank you guys for tuning in to live and supporting Lactose ENT. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment below.
Except we. Yes, and thank you guys for watching the channel. It's all growing. Appreciate the support. Appreciate the love. So please comment. Love the comments, man. Y'all be wild. And appreciate y'all, man. That's it. We out.
Make sure you guys follow me, Dion Lack.
Don't follow me.
Lack.
Don't you follow
on
me.
all platforms. Bless up.
Let's all follow Dion and call him names for everything he posts. Let's just make it all negative all the time.
There's a real quick.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if you can put this in podcast. You can cut it if you want to. But there's I know this is fake, but for his friend's birthday party, they hired a crowd of people to not laugh at any of his jokes.
Like stand up or something like that?
So everybody killed.
So he did a birthday show.
Well, the host, like say for instance, I said, "Hey, I want to throw you a birthday show." All the proceeds goes to you, and I told her I hired all the crowd, and I was like, "Hey, it's his birthday. Don't laugh at any of his jokes." Everybody on the show, go crazy, go crazy. So in your head, when you the headline, it's like, "Oh, this is easy."
This crowd is they ready.
They laugh at grass jokes, and you come out there, and it's just like.
What's up, y'all? Yeah, what's happening? What's happening? Okay, man. Oh, everybody looking good over here. who on a date night? Yeah, they can be hard, man, because sometimes, and the price of gas to go out, you might as well just take it to the gas station because it's expensive. I like that one. That's crazy. That's crazy. But you know what else is crazy, man? Speaking of crazy, I dated a crazy girl. I dated a girl so crazy, man. I just started, dog. Put your watch down. This dude, y'all be tripping.
How much time you got?
30. We got 29 more minutes. Hey. Where you? There you go.
Hey. Get back here. Anywho.
Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah.
That'd be diabolical.